Hello, and thank you for having me virtually today. Thank you to the Pacific Northwest team for Democrats Abroad. It's so important to have this new team turn out the international vote for Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington states. I'm honored to have the opportunity to share what my campaign has been up to this year. A little bit about me. I was born in Alaska and raised in rural Alaska on the Kuskokwim River in Gwich'luk, Tuntatuliak, Platinum, and Bethel. I'm Yupik and the first Alaska Native member of Congress. When I first ran for Congress 2 years ago, I ran on being pro-fish. Fish are integral to Alaskan way of life. If there's one thing I've always been, it's pro-fish. On the Kuskokwim, babies teeth on dried salmon strips. People eat salmon just about any way you can think of. Dried, smoked, jarred, grilled, baked, everything. Our way of life, our communities, just wouldn't be the same without our fisheries. When I started fishing commercially on the Kuskokwim River in the early 80s, for every spawning salmon, 6 would return. The reason for this decline are numerous: predatory industrial and foreign trawlers, ineffective management systems, a changing climate, and a lot more have played a role in this. One thing is clear: something has to change if we want to rehabilitate our fisheries. That change is what I fought for from day one in my time in office. Alongside being pro-fish, Alaskans are pro-choice, pro-family, pro-union, and pro-freedom. To put it simply, we want a future that Alaskans can depend on. I see a future where Alaskans can grow up in Alaska, raise their kids in Alaska, and watch their grandkids grow up in Alaska. Alaskans are pro-family and seek to provide for all of our loved ones and feel assured that our state will have opportunities for our children and grandchildren for years to come. That's why we've brought home more than $8.7 billion statewide in funding for rural broadband, ferries, ports, bridges, roads, airports, hospitals, and more. We need a strong education system, Social Security for all older Alaskans, less crime, less homelessness, affordable energy, housing, and food in every community. Alaskans are pro-freedom, and I'll always stand up for the right to choose, and I will fight against extremists who want to take our rights away. One of our most fundamental freedoms is the right for all workers to organize and join a union if they wish. I'm proud to be the first candidate of any party in Alaska to have support from 100% of the labor unions in our state. I'm proud to be one of only 5 members of Congress who voted to support railroad workers last year when they were fighting for sick leave and fair wages. Many people have asked me recently, what is at stake in this race? Losing this seat would mean losing our only Alaska Native voice, losing someone who understands our way of life, losing a pro-choice representative, losing someone who understands fish, and so much more. I refuse to let this happen, and I hope that you all agree. Let's continue this journey together, united in purpose and committed to making a difference. Voters abroad make up a disproportionate share of our electorate compared to most other states in the country. Your votes can make the difference between winning and losing. Thanks once again for having me, and please get out our voters abroad and get me over the finish line in November. Thank you very much.